For 3 decades, sectarian bandits of the IRA roamed these hills, killing their Protestant neighbors. Murder, torture, and intimidation were rife. Here are a few of the victims' stories.
Here's Tullyvallen Orange Hall. It's right on the edge of the border in South Armagh. One night here, the IRA busted in while the Orange men were down on their knees praying. The first man killed was 80 years of age. His son was also killed that night. They intended to kill everybody in the hall that night. There were something like 14 gunmen shooting through the windows while some man was walking down the hall spraying the people lying on the ground. Thank God one man had a personal weapon with him who had just joined the RUC. He got off one shot and he hit one of the terrorists. They then panicked that much that they left some of their own men behind. They also left a bomb for to catch the people that came to the aid of the people inside. Now, this was carried out during a ceasefire. And it was carried out by a gang that called themselves the South Armagh Republican Action Force or something like that. But it was the same group of people. IRA, Sinn Féin, all these different names for Republicans. They're all the same. They all come under the one flag. This was carried out on the second night of my father's wake. The first night we had been informed, or were informed, that these people were trying to get into our wake house for to stop the people in the wake house. They didn't achieve that, so they come here instead. There was women and children in our wake house. People that left the wake house come out here. And we could hear the shooting from our wake. And we come out. One of my cousins was shot coming out through this window. Thank God he lived. He actually said the IRA man that was standing outside was shaking more than him. Because he was hardly fit to hold the gun. These are the great heroes that we talk about within the Republican movement. Couples. They went into church, they went into the orange halls here. A lot of these things were done during ceasefires. These were done by weapons that came from America, or else money that came from America to buy weapons. There's no great colonial war fought here. I'm telling you now, the people that was killed here was the people that lived here, the Ulster people, which have every right to be here. The IRA doesn't own this country. It belongs to the law-abiding citizens of this country. And I'd ask the American people to come here now and to see for themselves what their money and their guns done. And come and speak to the ordinary people that suffered this. People in here, their neighbours and friends, was Roman Catholics. And they got on very well with it. But there's also some of them, which was their neighbours, was responsible for killing them, butchering them. Just out across the field here, another man was killed. Joe McCullough, 60 odd years of age. The man was sitting reading his Bible. They came in, they stabbed him 39 times, and then they cut his throat. They hung him upside down, and maybe trapped his body. Hey, where's the glory in that? I had asked you, where is the glory in that there? The man sitting reading his Bible, and they done that to him. Come over and see the real story here. Maybe it's been our fault that we haven't got this story out before. Maybe it's wrong for us to blame the people in America because they've been conned by the Republican movement. Sinn Féin is the IRA. Martin McGuinness, Jerry Adams and all these people, they go across there as the depraved people of Ireland. We have no outside toilets in the 70s, or sorry, we had no inside toilets in the 70s in this part of the country. The Catholics in this part of the country were no different from the Protestants. Everyone was equal here, except when it comes to murder. The IRA tortured and intimidated the Protestant people in this countryside for the last 30 years. And now we have another ceasefire. They started putting up tricolours in their towns. They started intimidating people with the signs for disband the RUC. Catholic and Protestant people in this county, or this part of County Armagh, want the RUC and the army to remain because they want the protection. We failed for this once, we don't want to fall for it again. Catholics and Protestants can live together if we're given the chance to live together. We can't live with the Republican people because their aim is to drive us out of here. Ethnic cleansing going on in South Armagh. Thank God they didn't achieve it. Because the people, this is one part of the country where they stood their ground. Where their loved ones murdered night after night, taken in torture. The amount of torture going on in this part of the country is unbelievable.
The sectarian thugs of the IRA deserve no support. Demand justice for the victims.